Hello, everyone. Happy Valentine's Day. Scott here over at Allied Pacific Financial. Just wanting to send out a quick video on one of the most frequently asked questions that we get. And that question is now a right time to buy a home? The way that we answer that is, timing of the real estate market or any market for that matter is a very difficult thing to do if you don't study it and watch it day in and day out. And collectively, we have about over 40 years of experience. And even in that 40 years, we've even seen our ups and downs thinking that the timing was right. We've been in the biggest inclining, real estate market that we've ever seen. And, it just keeps continuing. So timing of the market is a very hard thing to do because there's just so many factors in play when it comes down to, any type of market. If you're buying your first home or your forever home, timing shouldn't be a major deciding factor for you. Now, if you're planning on buying a property and it's a fixer-upper and you're planning on putting work into it and immediately flip it and reselling it, or buying a vacation rental, timing does play a little bit more of an important role. Obviously, you don't want to, buy a fixer-upper in an, highest market that you can, put a bunch of money into it, and then go sell it right away, and the market's already starting to decline. So those factors, timing does play a significant role. But like I said, when you're buying your forever home or buying a starter home, timing of the market or, answering the question is now the right time to buy doesn't really play a factor. If you fall in love with a home and you love a home, any time is the right time to buy. And there's really three factors that we can break down that are constants. That kind of prove that point. The first constant factor that we see, that we always like to tell people that are asking us that question, is your payment doesn't go up. If you purchase a home and you take out a loan on a 30-year fixed, your payment is fixed for that 30 years, meaning it will not go up. And more often than not, pretty much anybody that's owned a home or has been on the fence of purchasing a home in the last 10 years, has seen that you're going to have opportunities where your payment will actually go down. The interest rate market will cycle. And if you buy in a certain market, your payment will never go up, but more than likely, you will have a couple opportunities to actually lower your payment throughout your time in that home, whether it be 5 years, 10 years, or forever. So, that's one factor to always take into consideration. If you can afford the payment now, it's never going to go up, and most likely your payment will go down, as long as you're in that home or you own that property. So that's one important factor. That's a constant we always like to share when people ask that question. The second big thing is that your income will increase over time. As you get older, you gain more experience in your field of expertise, which allows more opportunity for growth and more income, meaning that mortgage payment is going to become much more attainable over time. And the way to look at a mortgage payment is, number one, you're paying for a roof over your head. But the most important thing to think about is that expense, that monthly expense, whether it's, tight to budget or, over time it becomes much more easy. It's an investment into your future. And you're basically putting that expense each month away to accumulate value and assets over time, which are ultimately going to, build wealth for you. So that's another major factor that we always like to, make sure that we bring home to people that are on the fence of buying or, not sure if the time is right. Now, the third factor, which is sometimes debatable, is values of homes. Now, when you look at real estate long-term investment wise, you are going to gain equity and value in that property over time. A good example I like to use is 2008. Now, 2007, 2008, we saw the biggest financial crash due to the real estate market that we've probably ever seen. And, right after that happened, 5 years down after that happened, people were like, God, I bought in 07, 08. It was the absolute worst time to buy. Well, the reality is if home prices now have far surpassed what they were in 07 and 08. So if someone were to hold on to that property, their property would be worth more now than when they purchased it. Now, it's been 15 years since that happened, However, when you look again at real estate as a long-term investment, that's the one thing that we're isolating here. It is going to gain value over time and build wealth for you. So that's the third constant factor that we always like to point out for people that are a little bit scared. Now, buying a home at any time and in any market is a scary process. It's the biggest purchase of your life, and we totally understand that and get that. So if you have further questions, or you're still on the fence, you want more detailed questions answered, feel free to give us a call. We have over 40 years cumulative experience in the real estate industry. We're a wealth of knowledge, and we'd love to help answer any of your questions. I've included my phone number on the video link here, as well as you can message us through this BombBomb video, and we'll reach out to you right away to help answer any of your questions. And most importantly, I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your Valentine's Day, and we'll be in touch soon. Take care.